Hello. Welcome to Mills Property Management, and we want to all welcome you to your new home. Um, since we are unable to meet directly with you, your managers, to do your move in, I'm just going to take a few minutes to go over some parts of the lease and the rules and regulations. Please, at any time that you have a question, write it down. Your managers would be more than happy to answer them. Um, we want to encourage you to please read through all of your documents. Your lease and your rules and regulations are great tools. They help you get to learn your property and the programs that are attached to them properties. So we encourage that you do read through all your documents. But I'm just going to touch base on a few of the items in both of these, the lease and the rules and regulations. So you will be signing a 1-year lease at move-in. That will be from the time you move in, and then 12 months later, you will fulfill your 1-year lease. After that 1 year, you will go month to month. Um, and so at any time after your 1-year lease, and you choose to want to move, you just need to let your manager know, and you must give a 30-day notice. Without a 30-day notice, you would lose your security deposit. For rules, or excuse me, for rule development, that is, you need to let them know on the first of the vacating month, or before. So if you want to move out sometime in June, you would need to let them know in May or before on the 1st of June. And you are responsible for that whole month of June, the rent and the utilities. And then you will schedule a move out walkthrough with your manager at the time that you have moved everything out and have cleaned your unit. And I'll touch more on that later. I just wanted to make sure that I let you know that after your 1-year term, you will go month to month. And that does go for both rural development and HUD properties. During that 1 year, you will need to let your managers know if you have any increase or decrease in income, or have any changes in household, wanting to add a roommate or having a baby, or somebody moving in or out. You would want them changes to be directed towards your manager. With an affordable property, the programs, you must report the differences, because the government will be paying a portion of your rent in most cases, in some cases not, but that is called subsidy. So your portion of the rent is figured off of your income and your assets. So if we don't have that figured correctly, you could be getting the wrong amount in subsidy. And there would be a repayment agreement that they would set up with you once that is documented. So it's very urgent, very important that you keep your manager well informed on your income and your household changes. The programs also have a recertification process as well, and that is, for example, is what we had to do for your move-in. We had to verify all your income and your assets, child support, bank, life insurances. We had to verify all that to make sure that we moved you in and that you were eligible for the affordable program. So about 3 months prior, 3 to 4 months prior to your move-in date the following year, we will do what's called a recertification. You will receive a packet in the mail, and that packet's going to, you're going to need to fill that out as completely as you can, but it will ask a lot of questions. And then once we get that packet back, then we go ahead and verify everything, and we make sure that we're still calculating you correctly. So again, just to let you know that it is very important, but that annual certification is a must. So you, and again, everything that we do for the government is time sensitive. So there's usually a deadline that you need to get that back to us. So we let you know when it needs to be returned. It is highly important that you follow them timestamps. So if you have any questions, again, ask your manager about that, please. I also want to caution you that if we aren't using the correct amount of income, it's very, very possible that there could be a repayment. And again, if we don't get the paperwork back in a timely fashion or the date that we need it back by, that would warrant a lease violation. So that's just how important it is. Rent. Rent is due on the 1st of the month, and it is late after the 5th or on the 5th. So for example, if you paid rent on the 10th of the month, you would be paying your regular rent plus $10 late fees. So it's urgent that you pay that rent on time between the 1st and the 5th without any penalties. After the 5th, it does become late. And after the 15th, if it's not paid on the 15th, you would receive a lease violation for non-payment of rent. Maintenance. We have a terrific maintenance and cleaning staff that came in and turned your new unit over for you. They check everything, they go through everything, everything has been cleaned, the carpets have been shampooed. It's safe, it's clean, and it's sanitary. So that's how we want to make sure that you return it back to us at the time of your move out. We do know that some things happen on normal wear and tear, but we encourage you to keep it clean, safe, and sanitary. If you find something that has not, that's maybe not working, or something that's leaking, or you just can't figure something out, please let your manager know, and she will turn in a work order to get that taken care of. The maintenance tech for that property, once a work order is turned in for him, they get the work order and they try to get these things taken care of within a 24-hour period, with emergencies happening as soon as possible. During the COVID, we are trying to take care of all emergencies, but regular maintenance, some of that is definitely put on hold. So please bear with us, but it is being noted what needs to be taken care of. If you come across something that isn't working and you need it taken care of, please call that manager and let her know. We won't know about it unless you tell us about it. So if there's something that is concerning to you, don't hesitate. Please let the manager know. Sometimes the manager can help walk you through something that maybe is what it's needed. But please note that if something is not working, we will not know about it unless you call your manager. So please don't hesitate to do that. Some of your responsibilities at the properties are keeping your unit clean, safe, and sanitary, keeping the grounds and the common areas picked up. We appreciate that. Plus, it's your home, and we encourage all tenants there to make sure that they're picking up after themselves, or if something, a garbage or something, to pick it up. Give your manager prompt notice on any defects from your plumbing and your appliances, heating and cooling. We need to know about them. To live in the unit and use it as your only place of residency. So because it has subsidy attached to it, you are required to use it as your primary residency. And then if you do leave for a vacation or for a few weeks, we do encourage you to let your manager know, because the manager has your back and she wants to make sure that you are safe. And so if you are gone and she happens to see somebody coming in and out of your unit, that's a security issue. So again, please let her know when you are leaving for an extended period of time, a vacation, or maybe going home for a while. Let her know about that, or him. Um, Please let your manager know if you have a guest that might be staying more than 7 days or nights. We have a guest rule that they are only allowed to stay 7 days or nights in a 45-day period. So please keep that in mind when you are having visitors coming and going. And if you have somebody that maybe is coming and they're going to stay for a little while, again, please let your manager know, as it is a security issue. We want you to be safe. We want our other tenants to be safe. So give them the name of your guest, and that way we know if somebody is coming in and out of your unit. The other thing that Mills has is we are only allowed, if you get yourself locked out of your apartment, you will have to show your ID to a maintenance staff or even to the manager at some point if she doesn't know everybody in your household, because we will not let anybody in your unit unless it's you. So if you have if you're sending your cousin or your mother or a family member over to get something out of your apartment because you might be in the hospital or you might be away on vacation, you must give them a key for them to be able to get in and out of your apartment, because we cannot let anybody else in the apartment but who is on the lease. So that's a security issue for us. You are responsible for your household members and all of your guests. So everybody that's in your household and any guests that you might have coming over and staying or just visiting, just please remember that you are responsible for them and their actions. If anything is damaged, that bill will be directed to you. If anything is destroyed or broken, that would be billed to you. And then if there is any kind of police activity or disruption, livability to the project, a lease violation would be issued to you. So please note that any family members or guests, you are responsible for them. Security deposit. At the time of move-in, there was a security deposit for your property that will be held until the time of move-out. A 30-day notice must be given to be able to get that security deposit back, and then you must schedule a move-out walkthrough with your manager. So at the time of move-in, we did a move-in inspection walkthrough, and then at move-out, we do that same inspection. After you have gotten everything out and have cleaned your apartment, we will come and meet with you and do a move-out inspection. And we will also need a forwarding address at that time or at the time of your notice. So the 30-day, the security deposit is held usually for another 30 days past move-in for us to get it situated after turnover. So it's not handed to you the day of your move out. You can talk to your manager more about that. All of our properties are smoke-free, so you will be signing a smoke-free addendum. And smoking is usually nowhere. You are not allowed to smoke anywhere on the property. So you can smoke in your car, you can smoke in a designated smoking area, which the manager might be able to tell you where that's at, and then you can smoke off the curb of the property. If you have more questions, direct them towards your manager. We definitely want to welcome you to your new property. We want you to know that it's your apartment, it's your unit. You can make it as homey as you would like. Just please remember that if there's any damage or issues that you might have, that would be directed at move out when we do the move out inspection. If you have any further questions after reading through your rest of your documents, write down your questions and ask your manager. He would be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you and enjoy your new unit. Bye.